Hi there.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Are you here for somebody that's in custody or do you have a hearing?
Someone that's in custody.
What's the name of the defendant?
Eddie Felix.
Okay, yeah, we'll be seeing him shortly.
Okay.
It'll be done by video. You'll be able to hear but not be able to see.
Okay.
Unless you're over there, then you might see it, but
Okay.
yeah. Oh, sir, can you step forward a little bit and state your state your full name?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
My full name's
Yeah.
Adam Richard Myra.
Thank you. And I want to confirm your address. The state is alleging two charges against you. Both of them are Class 1 misdemeanor violations. The first one is DUI, being impaired to the slightest degree. The second charge is criminal damage under the domestic violence law statute. You have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for an arraignment on the 8th of July at 9 a.m. That's where you'll need to be prepared to
Okay.
plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to those charges.
Okay.
Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceeding, and all of those options, as well as the penalty range will be explained to you prior to giving your pleas. Your
Okay.
release conditions are as follows: obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately of a change of address, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, do not have any contact with the alleged victim in any manner, do not go near the location of the alleged offense. You can return to collect some personal property, but you need to have the police to go with you on that visit.
Okay.
You,
Well, wait. Say that one again. The
or,
police. Oh,
so the location is a business, correct?
oh yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're not allowed to go to that business location. Do you have any personal
Yeah.
property there?
No, I don't, sir.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
So I'll just remove that part. So you're not allowed to go to that location.
yes, understand.
And then do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. And then I'm ordering you to contact pretrial services. That's the probation department. You're not on probation, but you are on release services. My intentions are to release you on this charge, on these charges, I should say, with your cooperation and promise to abide by these release orders and appearing in court. So when you contact the probation department, I'll provide a name and phone number. They're going to give you requirements to check in. They're going to make sure you're obeying these release conditions and that
Okay.
you're showing up in court. Any failure to comply with these release conditions or to comply with their requests for those pretrial services activities could result in your release being revoked. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay. Do you have your promise to follow these release conditions and to appear in court?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll release you on your own recognizance. Do you have any questions?
Am I gonna be getting paperwork, or are you
Yes.
gonna email that to me?
No, you're gonna get paperwork before you walk out. I'll send it over here shortly, and then as soon as they get ready to release, I know they got some other in custodies coming in, so it'll be at the detention staff's convenience.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? And your court date and all that information and these release conditions will be all on that paperwork.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, that's all I've got for you.
Okay.
Hi there, can you state your name, please?
Patty Raphael Felix.
All right, just to let you know, you have people in the courtroom that are listening to this proceeding. I want to confirm your address. The state is alleging 2 charges against you. Both of them are felony allegations. The first charge is aggravated driving under the influence of alcohol, and the second charge is criminal damage. You have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for a preliminary hearing on the 30th of June at 4:00 p.m. The preliminary hearing is to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with those crimes, not convict you. If probable cause is found at that hearing, the case will bind over from this court to the Gila County Superior Court, and they'll take disposition on the case, and you'll be notified of new court dates. If there is not probable cause found, one or both of those charges could dismiss. There's also the possibility that the case will go in front of a grand jury prior to that court date to make the determination of probable cause. If that occurs, you'll be notified by mail that you do not need to appear in court. The best thing for you to do is to contact the court a business day ahead of time of the court date to find out if it is still proceeding or not, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your release conditions are as follows. Obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes. Notify the court immediately if your address changes. Do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. Do you understand those release conditions?
Yes, sir.
Can you abide by those?
Yes, sir.
And you'll show up to court unless you're otherwise notified?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll release you on your own recognizance. Do you have any questions?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, are any of you victims of the case?
No,
Okay, that's all I got. All right, that's all I have for you.
thank you.
And then he'll be released shortly at the sheriff's office right across the street. They did,
Your Honor, I have a question.
Yeah.
Because he's graduating in less than a month,
yeah,
and then he has a tradership internship in
Yep.
Maryland.
okay, I'll be right with you, sir. Yep.
Would he just have to like go by?
He still has to,
the-
court takes priority over all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be now second place, not first place.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
So he
He's
just
not
has
allowed to
jump
leave the
through
state.
hoops?
Yeah, he's not allowed to, he can ask the court to leave the state, but he's gotta do it written format through motion.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
That's it.
and then, they just brought 4 people that are, just got arrested, so it might be a little while over there, but if you wanna wait for them over there, it's at the front of the sheriff's office.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
Your
you're
Honor.
welcome, you bet.
Thank you so much.
Sir, can you state your name?
Yeah, Dustin James Hopkins.
All right, Mr. Hopkins, I wanna confirm your address. All right, the state is alleging a total of 6 charges against you. All of them are misdemeanor violations. All of them are class 1 misdemeanor violations with the exception of one. Those violations are the following. All of them are also domestic violence related. The first one is disorderly conduct. The second charge is assault. The third charge is criminal damage. The fourth charge is preventing the use of a telephone in an emergency situation. And the fifth charge is threatening and intimidating. That is the class 2 misdemeanor. And then the final charge is theft. On those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for an arraignment on the 22nd of June at 1:15 p.m. The arraignment is where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceeding. All of those options, as well as the penalty ranges, will be explained to you prior to you giving your plea on that date. Your release conditions are as follows. Obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes. Notify the court immediately if your address changes. Do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Do not contact the alleged victim in any manner. Do not go near the location of the alleged offense. You may return one time with a police officer or law enforcement for a civil standby to collect personal property, but it must be with the law enforcement. These orders are not permanent, but they are while this is going through the court process. You're not to consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription and not to possess any firearms. Do you understand those release conditions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you'll be held on a $10,000 bond until your court date. It is bail bonds eligible. Being that you're held on bond, an attorney will review that bond and to make a determination if it's reasonable or not. If that attorney, it's only regarding your bond, determines that it's not reasonable, they'll contact the court for a bond review hearing, and you'll be notified of that. Do you have any questions at all, sir?
Yeah, Your Honor, I don't have any contact numbers or anything. I have no way to get a hold of anybody or anything.
Do you have your phone in your property with you?
No, it was at the house.
Okay, I don't have a way to assist you with that then. So like I say, that bond will just remain then. That the court date is set from 10 days from today. I made it as early as I possibly could for you.
I understand.
Any other information or questions besides that, sir?
No, it's a $10,000 bond.
Correct, and it is bail bonds eligible. Okay, that's all I've got for you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.